everyone, it's Joy here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a really fabulous day. Today I am sharing the large die of the month from Spellbinders for February 2022. This is such a fantastic die. I think it is so cute. So I'm just going to kind of show you what each piece is for, and I'll kind of put it together as we go through. I die cut the base piece from Fawn's apricot cardstock because I'm really into apricot right now. I also have die cut these little back pieces. This is going to help fill in like the little typing keys. This is part of it, and then there's a little nether part that we're going to add to it. They have the little notches out of the top there, and I'm just going to line that up with the little pointy parts on the keys. This is the back side of this die. I already adhered the first two, and now I have the second one. So when you flip it over in the front, you can see that you have a little bit of the white dies. I die cut another piece, the back piece from the apricot cardstock. You could do a completely different color. You could do white, black, silver, I mean whatever color, gray, whatever you wanted, but I really wanted to keep this pretty simple as far as the color scheme goes. I didn't want to bring in something that's gonna distract from how pretty and soft the colors are on the typewriter. So here are the keys, and I've already die cut those from Gold Mirror cardstock. I'm just coming in with some Barely Art glue, my jewel picker, and I'm just adding these to the top, and they look so, so pretty. So again, you could do any colors you want with this. You could do silver or black or brass. I mean, the color combinations are endless, but I opted to go with gold because I just love gold, and those of you who follow me know how much I love gold. So I want to embellish everything with gold. Isn't that so pretty? So I'm just going to finish those up. And then you've got the little keys on your typewriter, which is super, super cute. This is such a cute die, you guys. Okay, so for the little space bar, I die cut that 3 times, 2 times from white and 1 time from gold. I want this to have some dimension, so I'm just making it thicker. And then this is going to adhere at the bottom part of that little piece, but I'm not going to adhere that yet. I'm just kind of working through the dies so you guys can see what goes to where. Here's that little knob piece that goes on the side. I die cut both pieces from gold, and I just stacked them on top. This is like that little, I think this is what turns your paper up. I don't even know what it's called. I haven't used a typewriter in like a bajillion years. Okay, then I die cut, in that same die you get a ton of flowers, you get those leaves. So the colors of cardstock that I used are Coral from Cardstock Warehouse, which is the light color that was the front of the keys on that typewriter. Then for these flowers I am doing, let's see, banana from Simon Says Stamp, ballet slippers from Fawn, and Fawn's cilantro cardstock. I also die cut some of these from white cardstock, and I'm just layering them, giving them a little bit of a white shadow, so it gives a little bit more interest and, you know, a kind of a dimensional look to the flowers. So now here's some of these pieces I am not going to be using, but these are sentiments. Here's the little die that cuts them out, and that's where it would go on your typewriter. But I am not going to do that. I actually will be doing some gold heat embossing, which is what I should have done before I adhered this piece, but I was so excited about putting it together. And after it was done, I was like, oh my gosh, Joy, seriously. Not that it was a big deal, but I just really couldn't use my MISTI because the keys were popped up with foam tape. So I die cut a little piece of white cardstock that is going to fit back in here, and we're going to type a little sentiment on there, and I'm also going to put a sentiment on the front of the typewriter. So I'm using Honeybee Stamps Inside Thankful Sentiments. So this one says thank you. This is going to be in gold embossing powder. I just have my sentiment on an acrylic block. I'm going to prep this with my anti-static powder tool. I'm using Fawn's gold embossing powder and VersaMark ink. I don't even know what is wrong with my ink pad there. I touched it because I'm like, what the heck is that? So I'm not sure what I did to it the last time I used it, but it inked up just fine, so that's okay. Sorry, my head was in the way. I needed to make sure that that was centered, and I think it was pretty centered. I'm going to sprinkle on my gold embossing powder. I already have my heat tool heated up, and I'm going to melt that until it is nice and shiny. Now I created this card, and then I also created the small die of the month together, but I did make 2 separate videos about that, but that's why the color combinations are pretty similar. So the rest of the sentiment says, I'm so grateful for the gift of your friendship. And that's going to be stamped in black. This is what's going to be typed out from the typewriter. Again, this is from Honeybee Stamps Inside Thankful Sentiments. So now that I stamped that, that will just slide right in there. And I think it is so darn cute. So I'm just going to adhere that paper to the back of the typewriter. That back piece of cardstock is from Cardstock Warehouse. That's the coral cardstock. It's their Stardream, and it's a little bit shiny. It's a little bit of a shiny paper, not like glitter, more like metallic. I'm going to center that in there, and then we're going to get these leaves and flowers glued all over the place. I just loved filling this up. I think it's so pretty, but I mean, you definitely could not use the flowers. And you could also make the card, you could not put this on a card base. You could turn it into a typewriter shaped card and have it flap open, and that would be really cute too. So I'm just going to use my liquid glue and adhere all of these. I'm just going to attach the flowers. I still want to make sure I can see my sentiment, and I like having the flowers really heavy on the right side, a little bit on the top left. I think visually it looks really pretty. I think this is a really fantastic die. This would also be really cute as almost like a little place setting. If you could put someone's name in it, if you were having a cute like little tea party or a cute little birthday party, even though I know it's a typewriter, but it could be like a book signing party. I mean, it could be a lot of those things. That could be really cute. Definitely as a thank you note for, your book club, anything like that, I think could be really darling. So I'm just going to finish adhering all of these little flowers, and then I'm going to come in with Nuvo Crystal Drops in Pale Gold and add a few of those around the flowers, a little bit on that paper. And then I will add this to an A2 sized white card panel, or excuse me, card base. So I'm going to finish that off here. And then this card is going to be completely finished, and I love how this turned out. I love that kind of apricot color, the peachy. I'm so into that right now, and it's so pretty. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, comment, share, like, and I will see you soon. Bye.